A 23-year-old woman was murdered in a vicious attack on a North Carolina train. And the background of the alleged murderer is causing a fury. On August 22nd, 23-year-old Irina Zarutska, who escaped the war in Ukraine by moving to the U.S., was on her way home from a shift at a pizzeria when she was stabbed to death on the train. The suspect is DeCarlos Brown Jr. Video surveillance released by police shows the moment Zarutska gets on the train and sits down in front of Brown, who pulls out a pocket knife and jumped out of his seat. The video stops just as he is about to lunge and stab her. Surveillance then shows Brown getting off the train with blood dripping from his pocket knife, and passengers, they appear oblivious to this whole situation. Brown was then taken to the hospital for his non-life-threatening injuries, and a week later was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. And immediately, a GoFundMe for him is posted with a $35,000 goal asking for help with his legal fees. While what happened on the Blue Line was a tragedy, what we mustn't lose sight of is the fact that DeCarlos Brown Jr. was failed categorically by the judicial system and the mental health services of North Carolina, and as such is not entirely to blame for what happened. GoFundMe only took the fundraiser down after the internet erupted with backlash and said in a statement, GoFundMe's terms of service explicitly prohibit fundraisers that raise money for the legal defense of anyone formerly charged with an alleged violent crime. Now, after the attack, records from the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department show Brown, who is homeless, had at least 14 prior arrests dating back to 2011. These charges include felony larceny, physically assaulting his sister, and armed robbery. In January, he was charged with misusing the 911 system after he called 911 in the middle of police conducting a welfare check, claiming a man-made material inside his body was controlling him. During this encounter, he's diagnosed with schizophrenia. Court records show in January, Judge Teresa Stokes granted the release of Brown based upon a written promise that he'd return for his court hearing. Although this murder occurred nearly 3 weeks ago, the release of the surveillance video sparked conversation on social media.
For part 2, head to our channel, The National Desk.